So guys, welcome to my The Social Dilemma movie review, documentary review, whatever, that thing on Netflix. I keep wanting to say The Social Network. Social Dilemma, Social Dilemma, Social Dilemma. And let me start by saying this channel is a politics-free zone. Yes, you don't have to worry about that here. In fact, one of my motivations to start the channel was to just get away from all the political fighting online. Don't get me wrong, I do care. But when I see two friends going at it on social about politics, my only contribution is the Michael Jackson meme. The one with the freaking popcorn. It's like that. And once you see this documentary that is not really about politics, you'll see why. Yeah, the enemy in this documentary is none of the parties. If it was, I would not even review it. No, because I don't want the comment section of this video looking like freaking Facebook. Let's all play nice. Cool? Cool. So I normally try to have a little fun when talking about a movie. Yeah, this might be less of a movie review and more of a public service announcement. I'm just gonna say it now. Unless you live in the Amazon and have zero internet connection, this involves you. Yes, this is required viewing for everyone and their mom, dad, creepy uncle, distant cousin, crazy friend, freaking everyone, dude. Though I will say, I'm pretty sure Facebook does not want you to see this. Oof. This is easily the most important film documentary released in a very long time because it addresses a very broad problem that has not only aided in our division, but also our fears, current issues, and extremism even in some cases. Yep, this is interesting. And I will say this is more interesting than it is entertaining. I'm not saying this is Tenet where you need a degree in quantum physics to understand it, but you do have to pay attention. Now, The Social Dilemma does open looking like it's a documentary on the dangers of technology, social media, political arguments, fake news, blah, 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 yeah, all that stuff. And it does touch on all that. But The Social Dilemma is really a fantastic explanation of how algorithms and AI actually work and the control they have on us. All of us. Spoiler alert, if you're the guy on social media calling people sheep, you might want to see this because, yeah, you want to see this. And some people might be like, oh, whatever, I know about the Facebook algorithm. I don't need to see that crap. Dude, I'm not saying I'm anything special because I'm not, no. But I've been in the internet industry since 2004, and I can tell you that there are things here quite a few people are not aware of. Like a few years back when people were like all upset about their data being sold or whatever by like the tech giants, a lot of us were like, that's what they're worried about? Yeah, bro, it's much worse than that. Oof. And for any industry people that are watching this review, there's nothing crazy groundbreaking here, but the way it's all laid out, man, it's pretty freaking cool. This is the conversation we've wanted to have with certain friends and family for years. And it's rough because the word algorithm doesn't exactly scream excitement. No, but it's interesting here. And dude, the people they brought in to explain all of this, it's not a friend's cousin that works at Google and is friends with the founder and whatever the crap. No, bro. These guys were there during the creation and development stages of features in the platforms we use today. And you can tell they are not comfortable in the beginning. Yeah, this is like some serious whistleblowing. Like there was a lot of lawyering up before agreeing to this. How can there not be? These people are basically telling on Skynet. That's not a joke, by the way. No. You know the AI from like the Terminator movies? People are like, oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, it's gonna happen. Bro, Skynet's been here. It's the algorithm and AI that's in our technology today. AI stands for artificial intelligence. I know you all know that, but like the one guy in the back, that guy, yeah. And the creepy thing is, it's not trying to hurt us. It's just giving us what we want and what grabs our attention. But yeah, in the direction we're going, it's not gonna end well, man, no. Hence the importance of this conversation, especially in the last 40 minutes or so when it does get into like the political effects. And hey, there is a little bit of a lean, but there is no political agenda here, which I love. The villain here again is neither party. It's the algorithm on the platforms we use and the information that it feeds us, all in the name of advertising. And if you start screaming, oh, bias, BS, just because it says something that doesn't fit your exact narrative for like a second, or questions a conspiracy theory that you might like, dude, please watch this all the way through. You'll see in the end, it all makes sense. Yes. And the only side this documentary is on is your side, all of our sides. And again, it's about the AI and the algorithm, its growth to where it is now and how we got here. In the beginning, they might go over the stuff that you're like, oh, I know this. Dude, just go with it. Understanding the algorithm's goals and behaviors is the best way to defend yourself from falling down some like rabbit hole. And if you could think of like a friend or a family member that's gone all like Alice in Wonderland on social, they may have fallen down the rabbit hole. And that's okay, no judgment here. It's about getting out of the rabbit hole. Now, the social dilemma does make it a point to show you more than lecture you. And in doing so, they go back and forth with the storyline that does come across a little bit or a lot like an after-school special. A pretty freaking cheesy one. Don't worry, it doesn't stay there long. It just goes a little bit at a time, but just go with it because it does get effective at some points and it's cool. Yeah, at the end, sure. Yeah, whatever. One thing that's really cool is how they show the algorithm engage with us. The algorithm's played by what's his name from Mad Men? Great show if you've never seen it. Dude, the way they show this engagement and how the algorithm thinks and manipulates us, I'm sorry, it's pretty freaking awesome and impressive. Scary, but impressive. You know how people are online are like, oh, wake up people. Yeah, forget the radioactive 5G bats. This is a real wake up moment if you want one. And yeah, seeing how the algorithms have grown to know us so well that it's gotten to the point that it's controlling us more than we are controlling it. Scary? Yes. Good to know? Absolutely. Now, I will say the best part is actually when they go into like the trigger content, political stuff, and the manipulation that comes with it. All in the name of advertising. Some things, they kind of start to make sense. How can these people root for that guy and not mine? How can all of them be asleep to what's going on? How can they support what the other side is doing? Why is Joe wearing an aluminum foil hat? Is little Timmy an extremist? Yeah, if you're scratching your head about a friend or family member, like, dude, how do they go from here to here? Watching this, you might be kind of like, okay, I can kind of maybe see how that happened. Yeah, it's interesting. Facebook definitely doesn't want you seeing this shit. Oh, bro. Yeah, I'm debating if I should even post this review on Facebook. Is this for everyone? Yes, it absolutely freaking is. Yes. Unfortunately, some may be more comfortable where they are. Like, you know what? This is my truth, and that's all that matters. It's scary how much this is actually like the freaking Matrix. I thought that movie, everyone was like making a big thing about it, and I always thought it was like, oh, it's cool. I get to see Keanu Reeves dodge bullets. Now I'm like, maybe they were right. There is something big about this. Yeah, and it comes back, do you take this pill or that pill? Notice I don't say the red or blue pill because freaking everything's political nowadays. You can't. I can't. You can't say shit. And I get it. They don't want their artificial reality bubble burst. The one that Facebook pretty much built, which you'll know what I'm talking about after you see this documentary. But just know at that point, it's willful ignorance. I'm not trying to be a dick. It's what it is. Guys, please watch this with an open mind. The social dilemma really reminds us that conversation is key. And maybe it's time to talk and have meaningful conversation, man. To me, the best message is the one that everyone can hear, as long as it's positive. And when you lean too much on either side, the other side stops listening. And it's gone from a message to propaganda, which is kind of the shit that's put us here in the first place. Hope I didn't piss anybody off. Hope you enjoyed the review. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.